And microphone test 23. And 1, 2, and 3. Can you guys hear me properly? Hello! Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. So, this is a week, Valentine's Day. And as such, we have a very special project this time. Hello! I hope you're all having an amazing Monday. And we're gonna be playing some Doki Doki Literature Club tonight. Now, full disclosure, I do know something about this game, but I have never actually played, so we will see how it all goes. I don't think I have too much to say, and I really want to see if we can finish the game tonight. Well, not tonight, but in the 2 nights that we have assigned to it this like calendar week. So we're gonna try and move ahead with it. Do let me know if the music is too loud. I can try and adjust it later, maybe a little bit more. Alright. So... Can I Francesca? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention. She might drop it herself. That girl is Sayari, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you have known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's getting to chase after me like this, I almost feel better at running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She's just completely out of breath. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh wait, that is actually me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Francesca. Well, if people start acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Francesca, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. It seemed like there was an issue with the ABS. Is everything back in line now? I am not sure why it's doing that. Alright, are we back now? I'm so sorry for that. I am not sure why my internet is doing this. It's usually pretty stable. So can you guys hear me properly again? Alright. I'm really sorry for that. I'm not exactly sure what is going on. It was doing so previously too. Alright, so going back to the game. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes me happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's very fun, you know it. I mean, that was a pretty short day at school. I wish the days went by that fast sometimes. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Theory wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Xavier must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you. I'm not sure why the stream just keeps going on like that. Like, it's considering that it's starting again for some reason. Sorry for that. Alright, let's read that line again. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Aww, Mimi. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she enjoyed the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just forgetting to have planned all of these out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I mean, I do love sweets. I would absolutely go and do that at the very least. Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. I mean, I have sold myself for less. I did technically follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I'll tell you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. You're number one with purple hair. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. You're number two with the pink hair. Seriously? You brought a boy? Maybe instead of Francesca, it should have been like Francesco. Or like, I don't know, something different. Anyway, moving on. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Francesco, what a nice surprise. Alright, so who's the urban girl? Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, his name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figures make me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're bringing on Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Francesca. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. Come sit down, Francesca. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then what about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged for us to by my table. As I already mentioned, it'd be important to see that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the other corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! And they are really surprised. Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, that is so cute! The whiskers are thrown with icing. The little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute, that's what I said. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Now you know. Just hurry and take one. Dario grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Oh, it's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around with my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, she's the sassy baka. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for... You know, you... Baka. Alright. I keep up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. She returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole teacup in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a cup of hot tea help you enjoy a cute book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Eh, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy tea. I am glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here. So, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start here in club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can stall out all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there are even more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start any club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out with all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that much more important. And can feel we'll all really grow in this club before we graduate. Hello, Static! Welcome to the stream! How are you today? This is a great time to sleep a sip of water. Are you having a good Monday? Oh no, thanks to you. I hope you enjoy the game too. Right, everyone? Yay! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh, thank you. I think it's pretty cute too, even if I do say so myself. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with our level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Francesca, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looked like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after she... Anyway, what about you, Shuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her cap with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki eyes rolled over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting? It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And keep that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I am not cute! Natsuki, do you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. Oh, sorry, that was the guy. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest research of your heart. Alright, so what they are saying is basically that, like, writing is pretty much similar to being a YouTuber. You should, like, put yourself out there. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Francesca? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. So you may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Francesca, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, of course this guy's making the wrong decisions with the wrong head. Right. Alright, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really cared just from the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember today's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Francesca, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, Sir Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety swelling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Francesca, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Soria and I never walk together anymore because she always staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Just a moment. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yui, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure Kid Fording will find me. And I guess, let's start with writing a poem tonight. I wonder what will he come in with. Oh wait, I have to do that? Alright, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, Alright, so Journey, Infinite Memories, Cheer, Melancholy, Variance, Kiss, Analysis, Burning, and Papa. Why Papa though? That is such a weird choice. Alright, I guess we might go with... maybe Cheer here? Red Sox, Fester, Incapable, Vanilla, Fireworks, Friends, Entropy, Milk and Music. I'm between Vanilla, Friends and Milk. I think I'm gonna go for Fairly Vanilla. Yeah, it seems like the connection keeps is it back now or not quite yet? so sorry, I'm not sure what is going on. Stream is usually pretty stable. That is super weird. Hmm. Are we back here? Not quite yet. Maybe? Can you hear me properly? Alright. How does that sound now? Is that any better? I'm so sorry about that. I think it might have been my cat. I did found like one around the Ethernet cable, but it was kind of loose on the modem side. I think my cat might have like nudged it or he got his zoomies earlier today before the stream. And I think that might have been the issue. I am extremely sorry about that. But hopefully it will be completely solved right now. At the very least, I sure hope so. Alright, we had that message pop up like, I don't know, a gazillion times on stream today. Hopefully for the very last time. Alright, so we were making a poem. And I think I'm going to end up getting up the Tsundere Kura. Alright, so the options this time are vibrant, blanket, excitement, After image, playground, sparkle, uncontrollable. Together, lollipop and adventure. I think I'm gonna go for sparkle. Inferno, fluffy, vertigo, unstable, defeat, insight, grief, meager, empty, and jump. I'm between Inferno and Fluffy. I think I'm just gonna go for the pirate give Miss Virgin, Cage, amazing and silly. I think I'm gonna go for passion here. Climax, bout, anxiety, lucky, pink, fleet, jumpy, determination, awesome and peace. I think I'm gonna go for pink. Breathe, agonizing, hope, peer, whistle, bunny, games, rain cloud, alone and whisper. I think I have to go for bunny here. Chocolate, fickle, sticky clouds, nibble, bouncy dance, disoriented, light and ocean. Certainly chocolate here. Intellectual, anger, special sugar, candy, tears, be vacation, broken and dark. I think I'll go for intellectual this time. Existence and ending, baby, death, time, fantasy, cute question, contamination and heartbeat. Certainly fantasy. Calm, desire, hopeless, ribbon, incongruent, ambient, swimsuit, depression, lazy and sadness. Desire for sure. Bubbles, cries, winning, romance, smile, feather, family, captive, kidnapping and headphones. I think I'm gonna go for romance here. Misery, hurt, play, disaster, essence, skirt, pleasure, wonderful, promise and dream. We're gonna go for pleasure. Portrait, unrestrained, sweet, boop, boop. Covet, universe, raindrops, sound, loss and disarray. Certainly lost for sure. Hops, cars, bliss, judgment, waterfall, vivacious, kawaii, farscape, breath and party. We are gonna go for bliss. Tenacious, nature, sink, puppy, heart, peaceful, ordinary, love, electricity and cheeks. And we're gonna go for love here. Joy, shame, color, childhood, parfait, precious, massacre, strawberry, summer and daydream. I think I'll go for strawberry. Ducky Ducky, sensation, rainbow, laugh, eternity, explode, secretive, clumsy, effulgent, unrequited. I think I might actually go for rainbow this time. Shopping, marriage, shiny sunset, rural beauty, destiny, landscape, heaven, heaven sent. This one is different. I think maybe heaven sent. Hi again, Francesca. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Francesca. I hope that isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Making you dive her first in the literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any club this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki just surely have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Um, 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 uh, Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Francesca always gives it her best. As long as he's having fun, or she's having fun. Anywho, he helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Francesca can become good friends too. Uh, um... Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What, Sayori? Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, sorry, that's the other voice. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's after me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Not so... Yeah, I won't make a big deal of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should give you attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want it. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I unexpectedly take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki and an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Oh, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a long volume of manga amid stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I put it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns it to a box of manga and flips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that fool. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Perfect girls? It is serious as I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Francesca. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Alright, that was so cliche and cringe. In fact... Hey! Hello guys! Welcome to all the raiders! Hello! Thank you for stopping by. Hello Redhead, how are you today? Well, thank you very much for the raid, I really appreciate it. To all of you new guys, I am Francesca Mina. I am a fairy dragon and I play a variety of games. This week I decided that I wanted to do something related to Valentine's, and that is why we are playing Doki Literature. Honestly, my first choice for game was going to be Catherine, but for some reason that game just doesn't like to be streamed. I mean, this one is actually like a romance horror game, so I completely understand you. I completely and absolutely understand you, don't you worry. On that note, I play basically anything from like horror games. I was about to ask. I don't know what Law Adjustment is though. Is it a fun game? Tell me a little bit about it. Alright. I mean, you're not gonna get any shame from me. I would probably do the same. Sounds like a very well spent time. At the very least, in my opinion. You mean the game? Or did you tell them a great story? Well, I'm happy to read. Or to... That is honestly kind of like difficult to find nowadays. A lot of stories are pretty meaty. At the very least, in my opinion, I have found that many games have like just middle of the road stories on their games. Like they sometimes consider a second thought. And I am not exactly sure, like games can tell such great stories. Then again, my point of comparison is like Final Fantasy XIV and graphic novels, so visual novels such as this one too. Alright, we're gonna continue for now. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girl from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 growing colorful hair striking animated feminine poses. It's accidentally my... Don't just stand there.
Ugh.
Natsuki grabs my arm and puts me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't the chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like this. Like that.
Eh? What's that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this.
Don't just say that. Don't make me feel weird about it. Nancy crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looked like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
So, what should I expect from these? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really fun chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories, and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki gives me a little shove.
I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Get safe.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess. But is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well... Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah? Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Alright, that is like way too obvious. Like, I wouldn't get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple chapters at this point.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always wanted I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series they enjoy. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
Huh? You don't? Uh, that's not.
Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not drop it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Hmm. Like I could ever get my friends to read these. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like,
Eh?
you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much like make friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Hmm. Yeah, that is pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found these. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah.
I flip the page. Suddenly, Natki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natki puts her finger in one of the panels. Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her. She's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connected with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. I did not like that voice. Give me a moment. Are you ready with your today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be anywhere? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. eh? Ah! Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's getting to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Oh, alright. I'll get that stuff here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Huh? Is that really alright?
I said that mostly because I didn't plan on using any spare time to read these. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow?
I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get to these. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slid the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah?
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of some loose leaf turned from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from what I see. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem first? Choices. So what about you guys? Is there any preferences between, among any of you? Should I choose any of these in particular? What do you guys think? No choices? Maybe I should just roll a die. I'm pretty sure I have a D4 somewhere around here. Alright, just a moment. Alright, a D4 somewhere. Alright, and... So, in case anybody doesn't know, a D4 is a special kind of die. You usually use them when playing D&D, and it looks kind of like a small pyramid. Alright, so the result was number 3, so we're gonna have for Jury here. Jury seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Jury stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri burst her hair raising her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people.
It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. When she finds her train of thought, it does appear her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and people. I can really go to that deep very easily. There are so many different skills and people and techniques that go into writing a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki.
Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if there's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Goes under the light. The trendles of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the purest but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I should have written longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about the ghost at all, Francesca.
Really? I must have thought I missed the point.
Well, I suppose you didn't really glance over it at all after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They should do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to ghosts, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, um, I guess we're gonna go with maybe Sayuri now. This is a good poem, Francesca. Are you sure it's your first time? So much talking has really dried my throat. Just a moment, please. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it didn't impress me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Francesca. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like these for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture in my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means for her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at these. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, the ending there was kind of random, I think. Sorry. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I'm an excellent host. Even though you were late to school, it's butterscotch breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I get there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time... Oh, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? Alright, we're gonna leave Monica for last time, so... Let's get out. Okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Uh, in fact, I remember how you said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you wouldn't ruin it. I hope you're happy. For some reason, my mind went just to, the, um, this Broadway show from Elphaba, the Wizard of Oz, oh, Wicked. I just remember to do a song of like, Elphaba and Glinda when they like part ways. I couldn't but think about that when it's like, I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you like it? Natsuki returned. Natsuki's returned gets cut in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're also important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can figure out if it's a win or less that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I mean, it could certainly be worse. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out a feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Oh, I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem next? I mean, there is only one left option, so... Hi, Francesca! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything,
if you ever have any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I keep that in mind.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settling in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Francesca. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past in.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Francesca.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So, take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. By any chance you have read anything but Shel Silverstein?
Maybe a long time ago.
He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. That might even feel like they're reading for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that will apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So, I can see what would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else must be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. You don't like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I just picture like Mickey Mouse like, ha ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see.
Well, let's read it then. Alright. I'm gonna take a sip of water, just a moment. Alright. Holy moly. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the sparkle proceeds. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Alright. That was a very, unexpected ending to it. Unless he that was looking on the other side was the sun. Maybe that was it. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Now I have to just like completely screw that up. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about this deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper, then tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I guess that only applies to like the super old like normal pens are like the ones that use usually for design and stuff like that. Otherwise the new pens just, stay there. You don't end up with a gigantic blot of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Oh, that's just inner voice now. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's why I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sariara and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Jerry and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Jerry smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Shouldn't you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. So you already liked it? And Francesca did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Francesca liked my poem. And Francesca liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Ah, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Francesca appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I... No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Huh? Is everyone alright? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Francesca started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting you guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Francesca. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? What's the meaning? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Francesca. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Francesca? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course it's going to be... So we can go for Natsuki, Yuri, or request for help from Sayari. Now, I have kind of a hot take to make here. I'm not exactly, into Cinderella's, so I will definitely, try not to go towards Natsuki if I can help it. I am definitely a, like, I have a badly preference for, like, the stories where the childhood friend wins. So I am severely tempted to select Sayuri in this choice. But I think maybe I'm gonna go for Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I like your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Yuri's a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it too far. Yuri means well. And if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, Nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes, when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head.
Sayori doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that.
Oh,
It will spur me from having to look at all of your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair.
everything alright?
I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I act like that. You probably hate me now.
No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handle it well. You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, alright. I believe you. Thanks, Francesca. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now.
It's nothing.
One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful.
So, what thing did Natsuki say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea. Make it up for more than one person, okay?
Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Francesca, what about you?
Yeah, I said the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Francesca, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go.
Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Eh? What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't have to hate them, you know.
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see what they'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Francesca, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is making me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still haven't caught up on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there?
We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna probably finish these poem and we're probably gonna finish it like there. Oh, it's actually the same words. They're just like put in a different order here. So we're gonna go with please. And imagination. Alright, so if on this one we're gonna go for Yuri. I think anything is probably a good word for that. Greensome, incapable, disoriented account. Sensation, whirlwind, holiday. I think I'm gonna go for maybe nightgown today. Fun, road, jumpy prayer. Vivacious, incongruent. Friends, childhood raindrop spinning. Maybe we're gonna go for prayer here. Poof, strawberry, kitty, kids, fantasy, rainbow. Oh, definitely last here. I just cannot not choose chocolate. Unrestrained, chicks, taki passion, kawaii whistle, email, pickle, comfort and cry. I think we're gonna go for unrestrained. We're gonna go for money here. Maybe here. Maybe philosophy here. Vacation joy, after image inferno. I think we're probably gonna go for inside here. Play, ambient, shopping, lazy, marshmallow. I think we're gonna go for... Alright. Treasure, lollipop, papa. Awesome, fear, tragedy, fester, parfait. Determination and sticky. I guess we're probably gonna go for determination. Uncontrollable laugh, depression, climax. Infinite essence, hoop hard time and heaven sent. Climax for sure. Universe most lucky sink, misery nature, romance dream variance and kid. Maybe universe. Scars, entropy, vitality, family worm, or a meal secured, analysis and daydream. So I'm pretty sure that entropy would be the word, but I'm not sure if I would actually use that word ever. I would most likely use analysis. Electricity, fireflies, sunny, unrequited, hard, tenacious. I would definitely go for intellectual here. And this one is super easy. We're gonna go for desire here. Alright.
We're gonna save the game here for now. And I think that's gonna be everything for tonight. Alright. Well, that was a very interesting beginning to our Doki Doki Literature Resort. We will see tomorrow how things go. Um, I might try and pick up the pace a little bit more. Maybe we can try and finish it all for the stream of tomorrow. That'll be like the main target on the stream, to try and have a finish the game. So I will have you join me for that, as we celebrate Valentine's Day together. Now let me just try and see if we have anyone that might be available to be rated. Alright. It does seem like Inka-san is available. They're playing another game, so we're gonna go invite them right now. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a lot of fun. And we're gonna be writing shortly. Thank you very much for stopping by tonight. Thank you very much once again, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.